Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Tirza Spragella.
And I'm Sheridan Hertig. Let's take a look at the news.
This past week, Bradley's speech team won the 2021 National Speech Championship in its first time participating in this tournament. The speech team has a very strong showing with 12 of its entries making it into the final rounds, along with 2 national champions. Luckily, Bradley took first place just by beating George Mason University by only 6 points. We congratulate you and wish you the best of luck on your next few tournaments.
As we are in the midst of the spring semester, most seniors at Bradley have their eyes set on finally graduating this May. However, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, their final year of college has been one that no one could have fathomed. Both mentally and physically, students across campus have fought through adversity like never before. Nursing major Joey Chamberlain explains one of the many hurdles he had to face throughout an unforeseen academic year.
I'd say the biggest hurdle had to be mentally. So back in the peak heightness of COVID, when we couldn't go anywhere, do anything, I'm a very social person, so I like to be around a lot of people, and seeing people smile and everything gives me joy in the day. And so not being able to hang out with friends, that really hurt. And so, yeah.
The pandemic may have changed our lives, but seniors have found ways to make the most of the current environment they are in before they graduate in May.
As COVID-19 case numbers improved both across the state and locally on campus, Bradley University relaxed restrictions on in-person events this semester. Hernan Gutierrez brings us the latest on the university efforts to bring campus life back to normal.
After a fall semester of mostly virtual events, the Activities Council at Bradley University, or ACBU, wanted to bring some sense of normalcy to life on campus. Nathan Thomas, Vice President of Student Affairs at Bradley, noted that campus involvement is such an important part of the university experience.
We know that critical to student success is their involvement and engagement in activities, including ones that their student organizations plan and host. And so it was a goal of ours early on in the semester to get to that point pretty quickly.
Now, with COVID-19 case counts staying low in Illinois and on campus, the university's relaxed restrictions gave ACBU more options to plan their events this spring semester. Abby Peterson, the president of ACBU, was excited for the opportunity to start flexing her creative muscles in planning for hybrid events.
Honestly, at first, I was kind of unprepared just by the amount of work that goes into some of these hybrid events or fully virtual events. I did know what needs to go into an event and kind of those basic elements, so I could pretty easily adapt.
Among the in-person events lined up this semester is a silent disco, ACBU's concert series Recess, and most recently, Bradley's Got Talent. One attendant felt it was safe to be in New Miller Hall for the talent show.
Personally, I'm really comfortable being back. It's really nice to be able to see stuff in person, get out of your room, and I can support my friends in person, so I'm really comfortable with it.
As the weather continues to warm up this spring, be sure to keep an eye out on ACBU's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for more information about upcoming events like their silent disco and recess. Reporting in Bradley Hall, I'm Hernan Gutierrez, BUTV News.
Live music has taken a hit during the pandemic, and music organizations on campus have felt the blow. Ellie Hawkins brings us the latest on how the Bradley Chorale has adjusted to create music while staying safe.
In a normal year, the Bradley Chorale would rehearse all together 5 days a week for around an hour. But the group is too big to fit into any campus space altogether while following safety guidelines, so they have split into 2 smaller groups. This, along with rehearsing 6 feet apart in masks for only 30 minutes a day, is how the group continues to make music together during the pandemic. Nate Massa, a member of the chorale, is thankful to still have the opportunity to sing, but notes many challenging differences.
The chorale I came into was 50-ish people, so going from singing with 50 people, having 8 people on a part, to having 2, maybe 3 on a part in a room still the same size as where we'd normally sing, just so much more spread out. Having just the oral difference between the 2 groups is definitely a challenge, and not being able to hear your own part as well.
Last semester, the choir only met virtually a few days a week, but found it too difficult to continue making connections with each other while making quality music. Although they made the switch to in-person this semester, director Corey Ganshaw notes difficulties in creating the atmosphere they had before.
Singing with a mask is so challenging. It's challenging for the singers, it's challenging for the conductor. You can't hear much, it's muffled, it's tough on the voice, you can't see the expression, you can't connect as well. I really miss the connection and the closeness and the intensity with which you can rehearse that you can't with a mask.
In a normal year, the Bradley Chorale would have a fall tour, a spring tour, and multiple different concerts throughout the year. But COVID has made this virtually impossible, so they have had to learn to adapt. The choir can't have concerts with an in-person audience, so they are planning to release a filmed performance at the end of the month to share what they've been working on all year with the community. Reporting for BUTV News, I'm Ellie Hawkins.
Many students at Bradley can agree that finding a job as a student isn't easy. However, Belle Plou has found what seems to be a great option for students in need of a job: DoorDashing.
Food delivery has always been popular among college students without the access to a car. Now that COVID exists, even more people aren't leaving their house to get their own food, creating job opportunities for any student with a car. Chloe Taylor, a student DoorDasher at Bradley, has found that there is more money in doing DoorDash delivery than any other job she's had.
Yeah, we'll get $10, $15 tips, and that's pretty insane, because some people don't tip at all, so when you get those, it kind of makes your day.
Regular jobs require time that most students can't commit to. This is why many students prefer DoorDashing, because you have the ability to set your own hours.
I started DoorDashing about a month ago, and honestly, it's just because I'm a broke college student and I needed an easy way to get money. And it's nice because I can pick my own hours with school.
DoorDashing provides its employees with a relaxed working environment, allowing them to ride with a friend or listen to music as they work. Another student DoorDasher, Frank Pellegrini, added that delivering the food requires little effort and the customers are what can make or break the delivery.
Some of the customers are rude, but that's to be expected.
Right.
Humans are rude sometimes, so, it is what it is. The good balances with the bad. You get good customers and bad, so.
Overall, DoorDashing is what you make it. If you're interested in DoorDashing, make sure you sign up with the Friends referral link for an extra bonus. It's easy, convenient, and has impressive pay for busy students. Reporting for BUTV News, I'm Belle Plou.
Up next, this week's weather forecast with Hernan Gutierrez.
And later on, a live interview you won't want to miss. We'll see you after the break.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September. I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Welcome back to BUTV News. I'm Hernan Gutierrez reporting live from the Student Center. We will be back later in the show for a special interview. But for now, let's get to the weather. It's been a roller coaster start to the week with high temperatures, relatively high, for this time of the year. Rain yesterday and sun and wind today. But for now, let's take a look at our current conditions. Taking a look at the map right now, we can see that it's clear and calm here in Peoria, but we are experiencing wind gusts of up to 20 miles an hour in different pockets of the city here in central Illinois. Taking a look up north, we can see that we do have snow near Chicago. Thankfully, we won't be seeing any precipitation for the rest of the week, hopefully. We should stay clear from rain or snow, despite the chilly temperatures here in Peoria right now. Taking a look at our current temperatures, it is chilly, but kind of average for this time of the year. We're experiencing 40, 41 here in the heart of Illinois. Taking a look up in Chicago, we're experiencing kind of the same temperatures at 38, 40. Down south, a little warmer in St. Louis with 50s, and we should be seeing that warm up pretty soon here in the next few days. Taking a look at our 5-day forecast, it will once again start warming up. We're going to be seeing a 30-degree temperature difference from here to Monday. 45 tomorrow. 25 as the low tomorrow, nice and sunny into the weekend, 68 on Saturday, 73 on Sunday, and a great way to start the week with 75 degrees and partly cloudy on Monday. Now it's time for your entertainment news with Tori Frazier. Back to you guys in the studio.
The entertainment industry has been busy and buzzing, so let's get right into it. Yesterday, a knife-wielding woman was arrested after trying to storm a rapper and singer Drake's $100 million home in Toronto, Canada. Police reports state that the rapper was not home at the time of the incident, and security guards were able to stop the unknown suspect from making her way into the home. There's also an update I have to give you from 3 hours after the fight between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield was announced. It was later reported that the fight would not be happening between the two due to contract negotiations falling through. Hopefully both sides are able to figure something out so that we can see this fight sometime soon. In other news, Natalia Bryant, daughter of Vanessa and Kobe Bryant, announced to Instagram from Vanessa's page that she is accepted to the University of Southern California. Congratulations to Natalia. We hope to hear where she decides to attend this fall. So, do you all remember Gorilla Glue Girl Tabitha Brown? Well, she's back in the spotlight again, but this time with an exciting announcement. Brown is expecting a child with her fiancé, DeWitt Madison, a year after announcing their engagement in 2020. It seemed like everyone is expecting this year. American singer and songwriter Jason Derulo and his girlfriend Jenna Frooms hosted an elaborate reveal party to announce the gender of their baby. It was announced on Instagram with footage from the reveal that the couple are expecting a boy. Last but not least, this artist had the social media in a frenzy. Lil Nas X's controversial sneaker with satanic references has not been accepted by many. Nike announced that they were not involved with the making of the Satan shoes and will also be suing the company that partnered with Lil Nas X for the collab. Though we are missing Joseph this week due to a speech tournament, we wish him the best of luck and we will see him again next week. Up next, we'll see how students plan on sending their Easter breaks and how the holiday season weeks on campus convos. Followed by Joey Wright with this week's sports highlights. We'll be right back.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Drew, spot on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride? Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Ever since the COVID-19 pandemic hit, we have seen essential workers all around the world step up to the plate. They work tirelessly in all different sectors and fields to keep communities and businesses safe and running smoothly. Within the Bradley community, it's no different.
Coming to us live from the Student Center, Hernan Gutierrez is with a guest who started a campaign in the interest of thanking these essential workers on our campus. Hernan?
Thanks, guys. I'm here in the Student Center with Ishmael Rashan, co-founder of a campaign aimed at exposing and getting awareness for Bradley's essential workers here on campus. So the first thing I wanted to ask to you is just kind of what the campaign's about.
So like you said before, the campaign is basically raising awareness to the Bradley University students about the essential workers that have been, going through different things happening with COVID-19 and like stuff that's happening on campus. So we want to raise awareness to that with the use of the students using sticky notes through a Zoom meeting. We are closely working with the Office of Diversity Inclusion, ODI for short, and Junior's Kitchen. It's a PR campaign, so we're trying to mesh these two organizations together to create one campaign that highlights the people that are being affected by COVID-19, which are the essential workers.
Yeah, so what kind of, exactly on campus, who are the essential workers that you're trying to, help out here?
So the essential workers are people like the nurses in the Market Center, police officers, the workers inside of the Student Center. So everyone that has been working hard to make sure that everything on campus is flowing well for the students. Students aren't necessarily essential workers. We're students. But the essential workers are people that make sure that the campus is safe and being run effectively under the COVID-19 restrictions and this virus that is seemingly taking lives.
Awesome. Yeah, a lot of this staff on campus has definitely helped out a lot, during COVID-19. So, at the end of the day, what's the goal of this campaign?
The goal is to ultimately raise awareness and to have a tangible item. So at the end of the campaign, we're giving away T-shirts on a first come, first served basis. Through ODI. The actual Zoom meeting for this campaign is on April 14th at 6 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. See flyers online for that as well.
And I heard you guys are having some kind of event. Could you kind of explain about like where, when, what exactly is going on?
Okay, so the event I just said is on April 14th at 6 p.m. You will see flyers posted online for more information using the hashtag #StickUpForStaff. I'm going to say it one more time, #StickUpForStaff. That's also our social media pages as well, and it's also going to be on ODI if you follow ODI. So more information is on that as well.
Awesome. So unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you tonight, Ishmael.
Thank you.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much, Hernan. As we head into April, Easter is fast approaching. This week's edition of Campus Convos tests Bradley students on what they know about the holiday. So let's hop right into it.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Campus Convos. We are here at the Michael Student Center today talking to students about Easter. Well, let's go. Okay, so first question, what day is Easter this year?
It is this coming Sunday, April...
I believe it is going to be this coming Sunday, so that would be, let's see.
Sunday.
I do know it's coming up. I actually have not been thinking about it at all because the only thing that I've been thinking about is really school and academics going on, but I do know it is next week, so that is really exciting.
This coming Sunday.
Yes.
All right, so when did decorating Easter eggs come about? Colonial times, medieval times, or during the Great Depression?
I would love to say colonial times, but I'm not entirely sure.
I think that was during... Does something happen if I get the wrong questions? Like, are you guys gonna slap me?
I'm gonna guess colonial? Medieval times. Yeah, medieval.
I think that came out during colonial times, I'm gonna say.
Medieval times. So
all right, well.
Popular answer today. All right, next one. When does Lent end? Good Friday, Palm Sunday, or Easter?
Good Friday?
What was the last option?
Easter.
Easter. I'm gonna say Easter. Good Friday.
That's Good Friday. Is it not?
It's
no,
Easter.
wait.
It's Easter.
That makes sense.
All right. How much money do you think Americans as a whole will spend on Easter candy this year?
My Catholic schooling just failed.
100,000.
That's actually a good question. As of right now, I'm trying to take COVID in advance. I honestly don't think a lot of people will really be going out, but I could definitely think that like they would want to keep that festive feeling, that Easter feeling that you want. So honestly, I would say probably like a lot.
I'm gonna say about $500,000.
In the millions,
Yeah,
for sure.
millions, yeah.
It's estimated to be at 2.5 billion.
Oh, okay.
That's it for Campus Convos this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Kelly Rogers, and from all of us here at BUTV News, have a happy Easter.
After the break, we have Joey Wright with the women's volleyball highlights.
Later on, a look at some events coming up here on campus, so stick around.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
Hello and welcome to sports. I'm Joey Wright. It's all systems go for Bradley's spring sports, whether they are usually played that way or not, with baseball, softball, volleyball, soccer, golf, tennis, and track and field all in full swing. We start tonight with volleyball as the Braves prepare for the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. The Braves enter as the number 4 seed and will face 5th-seeded Valparaiso Thursday at 2 o'clock. It is the second straight season that the Braves have entered the Valley Tournament as the 4 seed and the second straight year that they've run into 5th-seeded Valpo in round 1. Valpo was a winner in 5 sets in that match in 2019. Normally a 6-team tournament, this year the fun features 8 teams and will be played exclusively at Illinois State's Redbird Arena. So what sets the Braves apart from those 8 teams? It starts with the all-conference trio of Hannah Thompson, Cora Calling, and Kerrigan Coggin. Juniors Thompson and Calling were named to the Valley's all-first team, while Coggin earned all-second team honors after a strong sophomore campaign. Thompson averaged 5 kills and 3 digs per set, the only player in the nation to achieve such a feat. Calling was the first setter in the MVC, to average 10 assists and 1 kill per set since 2017, and Coggin notched 17 solo blocks this year to lead the conference. Over to the Diamond. Baseball snapped a 6-game losing streak last night with a 7-2 win over Southern Illinois Edwardsville. The Braves struggled on the mound over the course of the skid, but the staff seemed to click last night thanks to strong efforts from 4 relievers who held the Cougars scoreless over the course of the final 7 2/3 innings. Offensively, it was Eli Rawlinson who stepped up to the plate. The junior DH drove in 4 of the Braves' 7 runs. 7 players appeared in their first career game at Dozer Park last night. It was the Braves' home opener and the first home game since 2019. The Braves are now 6-9 and will play at Missouri State tomorrow to start a 4-game series. Softball will also face Missouri State this weekend in a home series that spans across Friday and Saturday. Soccer is in action tonight against Loyola Chicago in a game that would have been played last night if not for a false positive test, COVID-19 test that is, within Loyola's Tier 1 personnel. as they get set for kickoff. That'll do it for sports. I'm Joey Wright. Coming up, a look at some events happening here around campus and a throwback performance from our musical guest. All this after the break.
Long. I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
You're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go, babe. I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now a look at some events coming up here on campus. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and Alpha Chi Omega is hosting a clothesline project on campus to show that you are not alone if you or someone you know has experienced sexual assault. If you would like to participate, there will be a bin in the Student Center where you can place your story-filled t-shirt. Alpha Chi Omega will then be hanging these anonymous shirts outside the Olin Quad all day April 6th. They encourage you to come out and support. Tomorrow, April 1st, the Barton Makerspace and the Asian American Association will be hosting an origami demonstration. They will be walking through the creation of origami and will be providing all supplies. Though this event is in person, you are more than welcome to join it virtually. You can find the sign-up form on the Bradley website. ACBU will be hosting a Glow Silent Disco Night this Friday, April 2nd from 7 to 9 p.m. on the Alumni Quad. No sign-up is necessary, so come ready for an evening full of dancing, dueling DJs, and music that's all in your head. For more information or to see upcoming events, check out their Instagram at ACBU Bradley. Well, that's all we've got for you tonight on BUTV News. From all of us here, I am Tirza Sprigella.
And I'm Sheridan Hurtig. We leave you tonight with a musical performance from Sam and John. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next week.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough
to keep me from getting to you, babe. Do you remember the day I set you free? I told you you could always count on me, girl. And from that day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me some way, somehow. 'Cause baby, there
ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough
to keep me from getting to you, babe. Oh no, darling.
No wind, no rain, no winter cold could stop me, baby.
Oh no, baby.
'Cause you are my girl.
I'll be there on the double. Just send for me, oh baby.